Hello there and welcome back everyone. I think the next phase is about ready to be underway, and I see a perfect opportunity, once I can get my ships built up, to back out at the Iconians. Well, not really lash back out, I kind of attacked them the first time, it failed horribly. But nonetheless, I'm going to get vengeance for the shame they brought to me there. The S-Track will not be laid low because they have superior production in a method that I do not quite understand, but I'm going to put them in their place. So, with that said, bandits are en route. I have access to medium ships and raiders. Are raiders actually capable of getting their 2 missile launchers yet? I think we're ready to supercharge my raider. It's looking very promising right now. I will just say that much. I don't know where I put the first missile launcher, but I know I'm going to sort a second one in here, shrink that down, put it into place, and we'll be sitting pretty. This will be a pretty damn formidable small fighter, or tiny fighter, or bomber I guess technically is what it really is, but still, no matter. It's still going to be impressive nonetheless, and I am looking forward to it. So the Raider Mark II, I guess you can call it Mark II because the Mark I hasn't really seen any type of combat just yet, is ready to be underway, and I think, can I upgrade this Raider, or Bandit even, because I got the engines for mobility. I'm just wondering, do I want to throw more on here? What can I throw on here a little bit extra? Not really a whole lot. Unless I want to use Promethean, which I lack because I haven't bothered to upgrade my star bases yet that are harvesting it. So I'll leave that be for now. Bandit's good as is. It's got a repeater, it's got thrusters to intercept. Almost tempted to just throw really a third missile launcher on there because it's already mobile enough as is. But I'll wait until I see what the Iconians have. Let's see. Do I see any of their ships? No, I actually don't, so I can't judge what kind of mobility they have. So, let's put these raiders to use, but are they worth... The real question is whether they're worth getting or not, as opposed to the bandits. Let's see, 100 resources versus 30. Oh wait, this is the Mark 1, so never mind, that's not, damn it, it's seriously inconvenient. So 50 production versus 100. For the same firepower, I think the Raider is worth getting. It's just a little it's not nearly as durable, I think it's safe to say. And the maintenance is a little bit over half, so I guess it's okay to get a handful of them. If nothing else, I can use them in conjunction with the Bandit. But as a ship, the Bandit's probably safely superior in value due to I'm hoping anyway. It has double the health. It has the rapid reloader, which is not too bad. And it's got room for an additional upgrade when I can increase my mass even further. Ooh, speaking of which, that's why I have so much mass. I have the Hyperion Shrinker here. So that explains that. And I still got a lot of work ahead of me there, so just a lot of ships I need to build. And right now, what is this? This is towards my research project, so how much am I actually getting? 35%, that's respectable. I'll happily take that. Get my developments going. Hopefully upgrade my hives there, because the more synergy bonus I can get from them, and the more raw production I can get off them, the better, I think, overall. Nonetheless, the shipyards are already set up as I want, and I'm going to build another one over here on Drengin, which just needs its population built back up. So, what's the best way to do that? Well, it's already got a respectable population, so I don't need to worry about that. What? Oh, what is this? Bureau of Labor. So this is what oh, that was the trade I did. So that allows me to distribute my production manually. So they now put that into a building or a racial trade, if I remember correctly. So I know that would be useful, but right now everything's all set up. I'm not going to keep people waiting. Let's start roaming around, for those Iconians so I can at least size them up, ideally, while I continue to get some good relations with the Criclon here. Let's see, yeah, and again, a little bit of a modifier from trading, so they'll be my best friend pretty damn soon. So the Criclon are not a threat until something drastically changes. And it seems suiting, doesn't it? The two custom races of this game, this campaign, are going to be buddy-buddy with each other. I'm glad you saw reason indeed there. They know when they've been beaten. And now I get access to all their components. I think. Because only some of them I actually have control over. And I think the only one I actually gained was the one I didn't actually see. Huh, interesting. Well, that makes my life easier. I am not objecting. Now, like I said, it's preparation for the next phase. And let's see, ooh, can this starbase actually be upgraded? I saw a little arrow key on it. There's available modules. Oh, there's constructors in there, that's why. Ah! I actually do have all their ships. There's just still highlighted red for me for some reason. There's a glitch in the matrix, as it were. So I'm now micromanaging two races, it seems like. Minus the fact that I took all the worlds, so that's kind of a moot point. But it's still fun to think about. And I even have a colony ship, which really is not really worth it to me. So let me just drop down the population onto the homeworld to get that growing faster. Only thing I can really think of. Also, let me change this passive trait to get the population going even further. Because yeah, I'm just getting 70% from that alone. So that was definitely a good choice. Let's see, Kona, your population is getting close to maxed out. And you're about to get the shipyard for me. And Uan, let's see, Uan, you're gonna have the hospital soon. You're almost maxed out anyway, but so having this hospital is almost pointless, I would want to argue. I want to argue, but I'm gonna have a terraforming slot here. So I can start getting some food camps. Hell, I might even want to delete this slave camp to get another, I don't know, farm or approval. We'll see what's required. If nothing else, I would love to get another imitation center on so I can get more benevolent points out of it. Ideally. Ooh, just look at all these new resources I got. It works out perfectly too, because now I'll use these constructors to upgrade starbases that are currently mining. At least the ones down south. And I also have the antimatter I was just talking about. As well as two constructors over here. I don't know what I want to do with them. Besides maybe fortify my border here between the Iconians. If anything, I think the Arcans might be more of a threat once I do commit to war. Now, what starbase is this? Oh, this is the one in the Taurian system, so I'm sure they're thrilled about this. I think it's safe to say that I shouldn't need a military ring. Let me just get some culture rings to kind of fight back the culture a bit. Because again, if I have the star bases eventually in my territory, then it won't hurt. It'll actually help my relations with them a little bit as a result. So it's win-win. Even though it's not my main goal, it will ultimately serve my plans because hell, again, I am really close to getting two of my worlds at risk of culture flipping, so I do need to keep an eye on that. As well as a Hyperion Matrix that's going to take an eternity to build. And a technological capital I'd love to throw down there as well at some point. If it's at all possible. Oh, I have another constructor here, so I don't want to move it though. Unless there's nothing else to upgrade. I'll leave it there for now. Now, Deep Space, Starbase, which one is this? Well, it's out in the middle of nowhere, so it's not really useful. I'll just get the culture ring for what I just said. It'll help push the territory out for me. Even though I think some of these are going to be pointless. At least this one has some use. It's along my border, so it's even better. Oh, I take that back. It's 1 hex away from Crux. Never mind. Wait a minute. Am I blind? But how the hell are the two star bases within 5 hexes of each other? I thought that was against the rules to be able to expand that far, unless they have some module doing that. Because I wasn't able to do that, build star bases for that very reason, damn it. You saw this one star base here I was trying to make. Unless they change that to 4 hexes or something. I'm gonna have to try it sometime and see. Because I'm calling hacks. The bots are clearly hacking, cheating again. And the Drengin are no more. Which makes me happy. Because after all, they were a big disappointment, so I will happily put their population to good use. And now, what do I want to do? Ooh, I got 20% manufacturing boost just from the manufacturing relic. Where is it? No, it's right here. So that works out nicely. I can't upgrade further though, but that will help my plans even better. Because I'm at 129 production and 61 research, so my homeworld is doing incredibly well. Even better, I would argue, than New Iconia. Unless you... yeah, it's even doing better than trade, so I don't know. Sure, the Iconians had such a really strong start early on. What the hell is this? Is that like the only pirate shipyard in the game? That baffles my mind a little bit. Because I haven't seen any pirate ships at all. And the Terran Alliance are the only one that have to deal with them. I just hope they actually did their job as pirate ships and harassed the Terrans a little bit for me. That'd be kinda nice. I would appreciate that some. And I got a lot of new scout ships to kind of roam around a bit, which is also fun. No, I don't want this worm with them. Let me get it out and... where do I want to go? I guess really just scout around. So I know when to be aware of another threat. Now, I can start getting to the real meat of what I want. The Gaia Vortex and the additional bonuses it gives me. So I'll have to start planning where I could put that on my homeworld. But that's going to supercharge my Hyperion stuff ridiculously if I can place it properly. On top of the hive, which when fully upgraded will do the same thing. Because what is it? There's the mother hive and maybe there's a third stage to the hive. I just can't remember. Nonetheless, it upgrades the synergy bonus for everything for a couple levels. So I'm looking forward to boosting that there. Because it's right now... let me go to my homeworld. Yeah, it's like in the perfect spot to supercharge everything. Even though it doesn't seem like there's much of a bonus here, it's just 5% ultimately. But alongside the Gaia Vortex, if I can get it here, would be great. Although sadly the Shrinker's in a horrible spot if I were to do that. So I kind of second guess that a little bit. But hey, it'll boost my logistics, which is an issue I'm having right now. So we will see. I am excited. Things are starting to go out of control for me. And which starbase is this? Oh. I guess I already upgraded the mine ring. At first I thought it still needs to be upgraded, so I was wrong there. So, really, that just leaves the Thulium then that needs to be upgraded in that case. And I'll still have to find out where the Iconians are. Come on. Did they seriously stop producing ships as soon as I stopped going to war with them? Because I got good vision of their territory, and right now it's pretty laughable. Let me get my ships assembled in that case, and prepare to give them a really hard time. Although I'm going to be vulnerable on the right side, so I might have to use my star bases to kind of garrison my ships a bit. Because what do I have over here? Well, why does it say it can upgrade, for one? I keep seeing this arrow, and apparently I can't upgrade it. Oh, well, okay. Ooh, 2 construction... yeah, I already knew about that, I completely forgot. But I'm trying to figure out what kind of fleet I have. I should have the Jensguard around here somewhere, right? Or did I already pull that back? Where on earth is the Jensgard hiding? Let me do this the old-fashioned way. Where is the Jensgard? Oh. I guess... Oh, it was one of those 2 survey ships I had on the left. Never mind. Unless I pulled them back, because I thought for sure I had the Jensgard garrison over here. With 2 bandits. At least. Huh. I guess I moved them all the way back out once I realized that there was nothing to fight. I'm really gonna have to double check the YouTube videos to find out for sure though. Because I could have sworn the Jensgard was over on the right side. Now, I guess I have to wait another turn before I can actually start stacking them together. But at least I can see what my max logistics is. Wow. I didn't realize I already had 27 logistics. That's what training's gonna do for you, I guess. You get so much incredible tech you don't even realize you have it until you really need it. So, perimeter scanner sounds like a must, so I can get a better view of what's going on down here. Another perimeter scanner up here as well as a culture form. But I'll need another starbase for that. Seeing as apparently I don't need the mine ring. Scouts are going to do their scouting thing. Oh, this bandit can still move, so I might as well form up together here. And at least get 4 to 5 grouped up. 2 squads of 4 bandits, ideally. That would be amazing if I could do that. And then I should be comfortable taking out their fleet, because you would think I see something by now. But, oh yeah, that explains it. They're garrisoning their planet, so I'm going to have to deal with that, too. Have to deal with that. And I'll have to strike quickly, so Sala is a prime target. As far as I'm concerned. Doesn't have much population, so 1 invasion ship is easily going to take that. So, maybe I want to do that now, or at least prepare for the next ship. So we'll build another bandit and then go straight to the invasion, the transport ship. And I'm going to need at least 6 ships to take that on. But how is relations looking? Can I brazenly go into the territory? Yes, I can. Because right now relations isn't the positive, so they're not going to lash out at me. And speaking of relations, let's see. Okay. It's almost in reach of trading. There we go. Perfect. Now, did that boost diplomacy with the Kryklons further? It doesn't look like it. Now, how much trade am I gaining from that? 9 billion credits, so it's nothing too fancy, but it works. I'll happily take it. Especially on top of, yeah, I'm making bank right now, so don't mind all those credits. And let's see. If anything, I'll have the Jensgard group up with them, and I'll actually send my other survey ship, the Instigator, wherever I can find that hiding. There you go. And group it up with the other one here. And then I can roam around, strike at the Iconians that are isolated. And then, when I need them to group up, I will attack the Enli Sala and take that from the Iconians. Although, I don't need to tell you how one-sided this is quickly going to be, because apparently the Iconians are starting to become a bit of a one-trick pony. You figure, with access to medium ships, that they would make something a little bit bigger by now. Especially after how I feel the beginning of this campaign started. Damn it. Feels like I was behind, and then suddenly, just because I got my homeworld and my production all established, it drastically changed. Okay. There's all the ships I was talking about. Maybe I was completely wrong. This might be a little bit harder than I thought. But at least I have the potential to take them out. Whereas before with my harassers, I was not have a chance at all. I do need to account for that. And what kind of production I have here? 60. So more bandits it is. Ooh, I can even make the raiders one at a time. Which sounds nice too. So, if anything, I could build up several strong fleets, but it might take a little bit longer than I like. considering the fact that they're now stacking up 6 at a time. And I think I'm done annoying the Terran Alliance with intruding on their territory. Because yeah, just now they're starting to get annoyed, so I might as well pull out. I basically went as far as I can go anyway. So, I got seen what I needed to. Do I seriously have no other bandits around? Huh. Weird. I could have sworn there was more, but like I said, I'll have to check the recordings sometime to really figure out what the hell happened, because I know for a fact the Yenskar was involved with attacking Drengin. Or at least attacking the mercenary ship garrison there. Can't have moved it that drastically because I was still on the hunt looking for the nail. Or the other mercenary ship. I keep getting confused by all these little things. And I'm also going to have to be careful because these raiders are actually a lot weaker than the bandits, so even if I do get them 6-size fleet, there's not going to be strong enough on their own, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Definitely going to have to keep that in mind. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. I was wondering what that was. There's so much going on. So much going on, but one singular goal that I'm looking forward to executing. Come on, can this construction ship really not upgrade? Let me just move it out and try going back in. There we go, that fixed that. And I think I'll have perimeter scanners, because why not? They'll give me the vision that I desperately want, so I can see what the hell the Iconians are up to. And yeah, they are brazenly going to my territory as well, so the feeling is mutual, I guess, as far as how much we care about relations. But hell, every other race is in my territory, so tell me what else is new. At least I have an open board with a Kryklon, so I can scout around in there a bit. And do I still have a construction ship coming up top? No, I don't. I was thinking I may have had one going. Ooh, I found a free bandit. I'm going to have a garrison with everything else. Or group up with everything else. There's something you like to find. It's like winning the lottery. And in this case, I'm going to reinvest it into my efforts to win big against the Iconians this time. I may have lost the first war, but god damn, I'm going to make them suffer. I'm looking forward to it.